Going into our second losers bracket match of the day, this is going to be Ice Cream Sundae versus Team Predators. The Predators just narrowly edging out a victory against the Sky Reapers. Ice Cream Sundae, a cake team. Cake showing up in full force today. It is, you might say it's always a treat when we get to see Cake. So let's take a look at their ship loadouts. First off, for Ice Cream Sundae, we have Vanilla Icing, piloted by Admiral Obvious. It is a Hwachafish. Left side flare gun, right side light carronade, piloted by Admiral Obvious. Their ally, Pedophagory, piloted by Josie. It is a Gatling Banshee squid with a rear mine launcher. This is a very common squid loadout we've been seeing in these past few months. Their opponents, Team Predators. First off, we have the St. Glaswegian Kiss, Gatling Artemis, Pyramidian, left side Banshee flare gun, piloted by Mighty Keb. And their ally, the Wretched Egg. It is a Hwachafish piloted by Gurusaguris, left side light carronade, right side Gatling gun. Watch it coming out, hitting the Pedophagory, not really disabling anything. Both red ships just charging forward, hitting the Wretched Egg. Wretched Egg losing its Hwacha to the Gatling of the Squid. Now St. Glaswegian Kiss has managed to lock down the Pedophagory and killed them somehow. I guess a ram, just the armor break at the right time. That I did not expect that kill right there. Usually the Squid is a ship that's a little shifty, a little difficult to take down, but in that case, a well-timed ram providing the nice burst of damage. Vanilla Icing going to be trying to escape this situation. The fight is happening pretty close to red side of the map. So you see him now retreating to the spawn zones. And blue team does not, despite that very fast kill on the Squid, their guns do not have the highest DPS output, so I think Ice Cream Sundae not too worried about a fast kill here. The Pedophagory has now charged out of the spawn. Target's going to be the St. Glaswegian Kiss, doing a good job charging into the blind spot in the rear of the Pyramidian, utilizing their fast close-range maneuverability. So Glaswegian Kiss rises up, gives the Wretched Egg an angle to disable the Squid themselves with that Hwacha. And now, I like what they're doing here. They're just trading targets. Sending the Glaswegian Kiss after the Goldfish. And Wretched Egg going to keep the Pedophagory locked down with their Hwacha. And I think this is exactly how the Predators want to split off. The St. Glaswegian Kiss. Oh no. Oh man. Not realizing that there was terrain below him as he dodged downwards. St. Glaswegian Kiss, the Gatling Artemis, is a build designed to deal with the Goldfish. Both the Artemis and the Gatling are very effective at disabling singular heavy weapons, which is what the Goldfish relies on. So the Pyramidian can keep a fish locked down pretty much indefinitely. So that's definitely how the Predators want to split off these ships. Vanilla Ice going to be backing out there, trying to repair, but in the meantime, the Pedophagory taking the combined focus fire of the Predators. Pedophagory using its front Gatling, trying to take down the Wretched Egg's Hwacha, and they do manage to take it down, but not before they take some permanent damage from about first 2/3 of the clip. But these red ships just struggling to get anything done. The Predators have brought a very disruption-heavy team composition, and Ice Cream Sundae is not prepared to deal with it. They're not. They've had so much time just, and now Pedophagory going to be taken down by the Hwacha. Red team is having a difficult time keeping their guns alive long enough to do any real damage. And I feel like Predators are really known for this very disruption-heavy playstyle. Often we see Mighty Kev bringing their squid, but I think why we're seeing the Pyramidian here, I don't think Predators like to bring squid against goldfish. That is not a favorable matchup typically. Vanilla Icing being forced down to the flight floor. They've lost their whole armor, but none of the blue ships have arcs right now. Glaswegian Kiss with a little bit of a positioning error. He's going to have to move back before he can get any gun arcs. A nice tar coming out, hitting the left side of the Wretched Egg as well as their Hwacha. But no real follow-up, so they're going to be able to rebuild those components in short order. Vanilla Icing, the target of the St. Glaswegian Kiss. St. Glaswegian Kiss going to keep their front Manticore suppressed. And without the Manticore, the Vanilla Icing is not going to be able to get anything done. And they just... Ooh, they managed to get it up just in time. You saw the Artemis shot going into the balloon. Keep it up just long enough to squeak out a Hwacha volley, taking down the Wretched Egg's guns. Artemis Gatling hitting the Pedophagy, taking down some engines, taking down the whole armor. Hwacha coming out from the Wretched Egg. Pedophagy down to about 20% permahull. This squid is in a very vulnerable state. Vanilla Icing using its right side light carronade, putting some balloon damage on the Wretched Egg that will limit their vertical acceleration. Glaswegian Kiss going to be moving up, but he's not able to turn fast enough to get his guns in arc before the Hwacha volley comes out. So now the Pyramidian's disabled. The Pedophagy is at low health. Both the red ships are pretty low health. Glaswegian Kiss currently targeting the Vanilla Icing. Gatling Artemis keeping the Hwacha down. Vanilla Icing going to try to Hydro up. Pedophagy shooting their ally. That's not... It's not what you want to do. And the Glaswegian Kiss, he's going to be reversing. I think he's trying to get arcs on the goldfish. In the meantime, just putting out some stray Artemis shots on Pedophagy. And now he does have arcs on the Vanilla Icing. Once again, not fast enough to suppress the Hwacha before they lose their own guns. A lot of these disable matches are... Well, let me talk... Oh, shit! Oh, a sandwich! Oh, God. Oh, that was brutal. Predator's doing an excellent job setting that up without anybody else noticing. But a lot of these matches where you have disable ship loadout, the ship builds, disable heavy ship builds on both sides. A lot of it comes down to who gets the first shot. Like you wonder why the Star Wars fans are so vehement in arguing about, did Han shoot first or did Greedo shoot first? It's because it's a very important fact, especially in Guns Vickers, because the team that shoots first is the team that's going to be able to destroy their target's guns. So positioning, very important. Maintaining your gun arcs, very important. All the guns in the game, they only turn so much, so you need to coordinate with your pilot to make sure that your team is the one who gets that first disable. Vanilla Icing dodging a bit here, trying to stay outside the Glaswegian Kiss's arcs. Does manage to get a nice Hwacha barrage on the Wretched Egg. The Wretched Egg loses their whole armor. Squid's going to go for a ram, doing 60% permahull damage, pushing them along. If they get another armor break here, I think they're going to be able to kill the Wretched Egg, but the Vanilla Icing's taking a lot of damage as well. I think it's a race here to see which of these goldfish goes down first. I think it's going to be the Wretched Egg. No? No armor break? Having a little bit of difficulty taking down the Wretched Egg's armor. And in the meantime, I think the vanilla icing is going to be able to get the kill on the redfish. No. Both the main deck engineers on these goldfish doing a great job keeping the hull armor up, keeping them repaired. Both of them are one shot away from death. And I think Pettifoggery going to go for a ram, but missing. And unfortunately, St. Glaswegian Kiss going to be the first of the two ships to land that final blow. And that's a 4th point for Team Predators. This is a rough spot for Cake. This is a rough spot for Ice Cream Sundae. You never want to be on match point. The one thing that is working in the favor of Red is that the Wretched Egg is going to go into the next fight pretty heavily damaged. So if they can manage to focus them down, they can get a fast kill on the blue goldfish, but a bit of a flub from Pettifoggery. Giving up that much of your health before the fight even starts is not what you want to do. And yeah, very quickly they found the squid in red spawn and taking them down for the 5th and final point. Ice Cream Sundae going to be eliminated from the Sundae Community Skirmish. Team Predators will move on to the loser semifinals.